What you want?
Hello there, this is Gavin Mountford here from the Networking Superstars Tribe, and I've got Dave on the line and I've got Matthew on the line. Welcome, guys.
How you guys doing?
Hey, guys.
We're going to do another short video just to kind of give an update of what we've got going on, what we've been up to recently since TSA and Networking Superstars merged. Dave, it's been quite an intense ride over the last couple of weeks since we merged.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Gavin, it's been crazy. I mean, people are coming out of the woodwork wanting to get involved in TSA and Networking Superstars just because of they see the power behind the system and what we've created here. And you know what? It's only going to get better. You know as well as I do in conversations we've had with some other people over the last week or so. You know, there's so much buzz and there's so much potential. Just look at the comments we're getting. It's amazing of the results that people are seeing. And we're doing all this stuff for free. It takes a lot of time on your end, Gavin. It takes a lot of time on my end. But really it's about giving back to these people and getting their content out there and getting syndicated. Because like I mentioned before, months ago, I didn't feel as much love as what I'm getting now. And right now it's coming in droves, and it's just because we're getting involved. And I don't know what your experience is, but you've been doing great. You just put a tutorial together out there in how to get into the process of the TSA spreadsheet, Network Superstar spreadsheet, and it's just going to get better. But maybe you want to take a little spin on that. And also, I want to mention, we got Matthew Neer on here. Matthew has been involved in TSA for quite a while. Definitely one of the top bloggers out there. If you want to know anything about blogging, Matthew has been my resource and my mastermind. I've been impressed with this young guy. I don't know, Matthew, every time I turn around, you always impress me to a degree that whether it's books, I just think that someone of your age isn't to this intellectual level of some of the other people, but it's been totally impressive. But what do you think, Gavin? I'm in that.
Well,
hey man, I've been blessed to be able to see this type of stuff at such a young age, and be raised with a computer in my household, and with this massive bookcase behind me here of just knowledge, man. I have such a collection of books, man, that I sit down and just read, just absorb it all.
Absolutely fantastic, and since kind of coming together and meeting you both, I mean, and Matthew as well, I mean, some of the stuff you've put together is phenomenal, and I know that together we can help a lot more people. We can take this to the next level, Networking Superstars, TSA, other people coming on board as well. Dave, like you mentioned, I mean, it is very exciting. I think there's now a platform there that all these other mini tribes can come and plug into to give value back to them. And I think since we merged, we've had, I would say, between 30 and 50 new people in the last 2 weeks join the spreadsheet, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I'm excited to kind of take this to the next level. So what would you say for the new things that are coming out, and what kind of things we've got planned, just to kind of wrap up?
Well, I'll tell you one thing is with the results that we're seeing in this spreadsheet and the way people are jumping on board and really getting to where they love the system and they're seeing the results, we are going to take this to another level to where there's no way you and I can handle this massive incoming of members within the group. So we're definitely looking at improving the systems. And like we said, we've got some other people right now, and your group was huge in regards to what you build out there on Facebook, Gavin. But we also have some other things that are very exciting coming down the pipe that are going to be, blow us away and also help these other people out there that are looking for the same type of content syndication that the system that we created is going to help them with. And we're just going to go through. We're going to improve the systems over time here. And with your expertise and with Matthew's and some of these other top leaders we have on board, I don't see that anything can stop us at this point, and it's all about helping others. But Matthew, I wanted to talk to you, bring you into this conversation, because we want to make sure that you're in the lead on this. But like I mentioned, you're one of the top bloggers. Gavin's got a great blog out there. I think, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think Dave and Dawn, we've got a decent blog out there. We're out there. We give good content. It's all about the content and the value. Yeah, I appreciate that. But it's really, when you are in these groups and these tribes, it is about content syndication and the content that you have, that you offer. You're not going to get a lot of value out there in regards to these tribes if you don't have the good value and content. And that's why we're bringing Matthew and guys like Gavin on here, and even myself. We can show you how to do this. But Matthew, why don't you give your spin on what it really takes to be successful in these tribes?
Yeah, definitely, man. Like we were talking about earlier, your blog is really your centralized hub, okay? You need to think of your blog as like your headquarters, right? And that's where all of your content revolves around. Everything you do happens on your blog. That's where the majority of your personal branding happens. That's where the majority of all your content happens. The message you want to send to people is where you put that. It's on your blog, right? And then your social media sites like your Twitter, your Facebook, your YouTube channel, your Google profiles, every single thing you have out there is linking back to your blog. And what that does over time is it creates this web of just a ton of backlinks back to your one centralized hub, which is your blog. And over time, what's going to happen is the more you're out there blogging and the more consistent quality content you put out there, the better and better your blog's going to rank in the search engines. Because Google these days, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you do a search and you look at the lower, on the bottom of the first 10, there's a little beta thing that says results from your social circle, and those are all blogs, right? They're all blogs. So what that's telling me, and should be telling the rest of you guys, is that Google is giving an extremely large amount of relevancy to blogs. And because of that, now more than ever is the time to be on a blog. And more specifically, not just any blog. Don't go get a Blogger, don't go get, a TypePad or any of that stuff. Go get a WordPress. And more specifically, go get a self-hosted WordPress. Where you can keep your own content on, man.
No GoDaddy at this point. No GoDaddy.
Oh yeah, no. We had little problems with that, man. Recently, I got hacked, and I think Dave got hacked too. And man, dude, GoDaddy. Yeah, it's rough, man. I've been talking to Kim C, and she's telling me that GoDaddy is responsible for this. And then I talked to GoDaddy. I hit him up on Twitter. I was on the phone with them for constant amount of time yesterday, and they're just saying, no, it's not us, man. It's WordPress. And, playing the blame game, man. So, it's rough. But anyways, guys, to tie it back in here, your blog's your centralized hub. And, basically everything you're doing out there in the social media should be directing back to your blog. And then, when you make a post, you go out there and kind of, announce it to your social circle, your social media, and you get your syndication that way. And that's what TSA is all about, is the fact that it's another distribution method to get your blog out there and get, more content and more eyeballs and basically, more traffic to your blog. And, it's been awesome. I'm loving it, guys.
Yeah. And that's a great point, though. And Gavin and Matthew, we understand this, but a lot of people that are joining our tribe and things along this line, guys, you got to remember that just having a business opportunity out there, and I don't want to bash anyone, but if you just got the Trump Network and you're putting that out there as your website and your blog, guess what? We're not going to syndicate that stuff. You got to actually put some value in content. If you're just retweeting people, it's very difficult for us to go in and retweet your stuff. Make sure that you're putting up your own value, your own content, and then we'll be more than happy to promote you. So
once per week, good quality content over a couple of times a week is great, but at the moment I'm putting one good quality valuable piece of content out per week. I write it on a Monday, I submit it, and then it goes into the spreadsheet, and people come back over to that content. So it doesn't take that much to put one relatively good post out per week. Some people blog 3, 4, 5 times a week, and maybe initially when you're first getting started that is important, but once you're in the groove of things, just go once a week, a good quality post that gives value to people, that other people can come back to, and bingo, there you go. So I think we're pretty much on to our time limit. So Dave and Matthew, thank you very much for being on this call, and kind of Matthew, it's great for us to be able to introduce you to other people now, and I know you've got some fantastic things to share for the future. So we're going to be putting some more of these videos together, just short 10-minute videos, and announcing a few new exciting things that are coming in the pipeline. So thanks, guys, appreciate it, and we'll speak to you soon.
All right,
thanks, guys.
Talk to you soon.
Cheers, guys.
We'll talk to you soon.
What you want?